last time on ParaNoire, after getting on more like amiable terms with some of the other like zombies working in the warehouse, the group finally started to get to the bottom of what exactly was going on, only to find that
it was OSHA violations.
The whole factory was just in complete disarray. OSHA violations. No one was wearing their hard hats, and
we had to do a little bit of union breaking, as one does. As one does. Sonny, if you don't get back so I can steal more alcohol, just keep going, Dingle. I'm too busy fighting my dog. I want my fucking beer!
It ended up just being complete chaos on the floor. And
the dance floor, if you will.
Oh yeah, we're getting to that.
Well, not
blood
quite
on the
yet.
Dance floor.
Before then, you had to follow the one lead you had, which is of finding just this sort of this boss that the zombies seem to know of, but in their current state really couldn't help you find.
Dingle, if I may ask a question during your interlude here.
Okay.
Did that zombie boss have a Polish surname? Braininski, perhaps?
You actually never asked his name.
It's my headcanon that he was in Polish descent. But Dingle, go on. This is your story. I'm just ruining it.
But yeah, after having the shortest fight of all time with some zombies on a staircase,
there was a fight.
You did find the boss, who may or may not have been Polish. And after a brief conversation that kind of moved between like persuasion to befriending to threatening him to like threatening his unlife, you guys found that he was the one ultimately responsible for the trouble in the factory, because he had stolen all of the workers' brains to make a deal with some sort of strange sort of like super pro monster cult that may have been involved with Tyler's past, and sort of the reason why a lot of this work with the Night Owls has been happening. So after getting the details, you guys escape by as you mentioned earlier, turning the factory floor into a dance floor.
You could say it was blood on the dance floor, except that band sucked.
With a great Michael Jackson EDM remix, which
Turn that shit off!
I will play now.
I'm muting you, you motherfuck! Yeah, that's going on the mute. Fuck the OST. Fuck this. Fuck you. Just keep going, asshole. I don't hear shit.
But yeah, so after dancing your way out of the factory,
to varying degrees of success.
True. You guys now are now just sort of find yourself outside with a plan for to meet up with these cult leaders in 2 days, and
that shit is fucking
a plan to and what seemed to be a plan to also get some drinks, be it at the Night Owls bar or elsewhere.
It's coffee. It's coffee.
Coffee.
A damn fine cup of coffee, if I do say so myself. No one? Anyone?
I think that sounds nice.
I just want to get back to it's been kind of harrowing today.
Yeah, I'm flipping the map upside down. We're following it back.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen 2 days from now.
Absolutely nothing ever happens, Mr. Knox.
Damn.
For flavor's sake, I'll say, give me a wit and streetwise to follow the map upside down.
I hope that fucking Tyler does a better job reading the map than Sean did.
Well, I've got the skills to do it. Let's see if it
Oh, wait.
actually plays out.
While he's flipping, Dingle,
And
I'm
healthy.
curious, who actually won the anti-Joker? I forgot. And it still says me, and I know it's not me.
I should have written it down. I hope it was
yeah, like,
it was cynical.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, because like, I used mine pretty well.
I also,
That's why
if there's ever any question about that, I have like in DM resources, like one of the posts that you'll see like as soon as you click that is like an up-to-date tally on people's hero points, XP, and who the
That's really
anti-Joker
cool,
is.
bro. I'm not gonna fucking read that, but thank you. I will take note of that, and then forget. I'm like 6 beers in, bro. Just keep going.
Oh,
Fine,
Lord.
we will remind you.
Yeah, thank you.
All
right.
Yeah, I don't think I need to push too far on this one.
Yeah, you should push it harder, bro.
Yeah, for one for one success,
You find a gas station.
it is for all intents and purposes like walking in a straight line, turning, and then walking in a straight line.
And yes, Sean Corduroy would fuck that up.
And it's all streets that we've walked on previously.
Yeah, like maybe like only like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I did not realize you were a cartographer, Mr. Reeves.
I think that might say more about you than it says about me.
We already know your social security number, sir.
Gotcha.
All right. So the 5 of you walk for a while and then eventually make it back to the bar.
Oh, good. I can unmute. The trash song is gone.
It's
Oh,
been
you
gone for a
only
while.
just realized that? Yeah. You
Well.
missed the good music. Here, listen to the El Mori OST again. Meanwhile, at Paul's karaoke bar.
It's
stop believing. Sorry.
It is now that it's getting like a little later into the night. It is the bar's a lot more lively than when you left. You can see you know you're seeing a lot of like faces from before. This bar, clearly there's like, be they like owls or just like monsters that know of the bar. There's clearly a lot of regulars. You see you pass by the eye stalk man, and he blinks at Darren approvingly as he walks by.
Hello, my slate rest beasties.
Give me a, you know what? Give me a charm and perform.
Yes, make me flip.
Zedgen says, hello! Has to roll.
We're off
Only
to
Will
a
get
great
that
start.
joke.
I'm hero playing that.
Fuck it. Make
Alright.
it worse.
I'll put a little. I'll put a little.
I need to burn all my face cards
This roll's a wash.
before I
Yeah,
kill us
you're just
all with music.
fixing your hand for your next one. It's fine.
Bro is chopped.
Is beasties a slur?
I was literally gonna.
Yes.
I was literally gonna say this. Like this big.
I was
It
gonna
just
say
look.
that.
This big. It just looks like. It looks like just sort of like a ball of like hair with like a big mouth on like two legs. It kind of like gets up. It kind of gets up and he's like, "Hey, who you calling beastie?"
You
That's our word.
and everyone else in here.
Sean is looking at Darren and shaking his head slightly at the bigotry being displayed by his friend.
HR
Awful.
will hear about this, says Sean.
Privileges will be checked.
Kick your ass, you humans. First you waltz into our bar, and now you can start calling us slurs.
Hey, I'm not slurring. I've not even had a drink yet. Come on, man. I'll buy you a drink. I don't know what you're quite so riled up about, but
Give me a charm persuasion.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel like Zedgen's actually role-playing right now. I just feel like this is Zedgen. In fact, I think this happened at reception dinner. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Darren's in his element. A fucking bar.
For 3
The
successes.
monster goes, "No, I will buy you a drink."
For 3 successes, his like his expression kind of softens a little bit, like the large like mouth in the center of his body kind of like closes for a moment, and he's like, "All right, fine. But look, you guys aren't supposed to, you guys shouldn't talk like that around here. I mean,
He used the soft
We-
A in Beastie.
we've
What's up, my beasta?
my bad, man. What would you prefer to be called?
well, my name's Doug. You could start with that."
I will address you as Big D because you are large.
I feel like just from the residual effects of the Joker, I also want you to flip me a charm persuasion for that.
All right. Let me.
Nox is
Let's-
trying to
let's
find any
get a
excuse to get the
combat
fuck out
roll!
of here.
It's a little.
Alright.
It's tensions are still a little high. He's currently explaining to Darren.
It's
He's like
one
talking to Darren.
fucking card, by the way, bro.
he's like, "Look, I know you're not from around here, but like
Yeah,
know,
it's healthy.
that word, we fought,
I'm gonna. Okay, look.
we fought for a long time to not get called that word anymore, and it's kind of become our thing."
No, fuck it. I'm gonna hero point. What is it? 2 cards or 1?
2 for a hero.
Hero point is
Hero.
2.
And if I get. Okay, there we go. I was gonna otherwise dramatic failure, but it's too late now, asshole.
He kind of has like a very non-committal, like, yeah, sure, whatever, man.
Hey, sorry, we're kind of new around town. I need a good man like you, Doug, to show us the ropes.
Hey, I can help you. Listen, I can help you out. Just, let's go get that drink first.
Truer words have never been spoken, my friend.
Real British hours right now.
Alright, so, you guys and Doug walk up to the bar.
John looks to Sean, points at him, gives him the finger guns. Coffee time!
Sean looks at John and returns the finger guns with a Magnum 45 finger gun. Cocks the little finger hammer, nods. Coffee time.
Nox, while sitting with everyone, he's not getting anything, but he asks the bartender, he goes, Is Mr. Van Helsing currently in his office?
I think Dan's on a job right now, but he should be back any second.
Without
You know, they
missing a
usually
beat.
don't take so long when he does them, unless he just decides to make them take long.
Without missing a
Okay.
beat, Dingle. Very good. Proud of you.
Listen, the
Knox.
bartender. I'm not gonna fuck up the bartender's voice.
You've been doing it in the downtime between sessions.
Knox is going to excuse himself from the sort of bar seating and walk towards the back where the offices are.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you do this. You're not gonna have Sean protecting you this time, fucker. It's coffee time.
Nox, you have forgotten to get your coffee.
Oh, no thank you. I'll get that a little later. I've just got to
Very well.
work on
we-
Or for
something real
us.
quick.
We will remember this. And it's like a telltale game, like Sean and John will remember that.
Nox, you're leaving already, bud?
No, I need to speak to Mr. Helsing about something, and then I'll be back.
He needs to
Lawyer.
go to the bathroom. Meanwhile, bartender, 2 strong black coffees. Please. Thank you.
And Knox is
That'd be
going
great,
to,
please.
and while all that's going, Knox is just going to sit sort of on the guest. If is the office area open, Dingle, or is the door just straight up locked?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the office area is open if you want to walk in.
He's just gonna sit, like, I guess on the at Helsing's desk, but like at the the visitor side of it, and just sort of wait.
All right, I'm gonna resolve the stuff at the bar, and then I'll go through.
Yeah, no
that.
problem. I don't mind that.
You do, but you're polite.
All right, 3 coffees. Anything for you two? And he goes to Darren and Doug.
I'll have what he's having.
Who is he, though?
Doug.
Doug.
Okay.
You know, hey, just the hey, just the usual for me, Slick. Okay, coming right up. And he kind of ducks down to the bar and he pulls out two just like massive tankards of beer. And just sort of like they just kind of thud on the table as they hit. And
Whoa!
same
Look
tab as usual, guys.
I'm not even sure how to pick this thing up.
I will have Sean hold up his coffee mug to his nose, kind of swirl it a little bit before looking to John. John, this is fine dark roast Arabica bean coffee. He looks back down at the cup. Children died for this, and he will take a long, slow, satisfactory sip.
Oh,
Oh god.
satisfactory.
Good
Just use it as-
job, Timmy. As one does.
Also, I will say in response to you saying I don't even know how to lift this, Darren. Doug, who by the way does not have arms, is like, well, you better figure it out, pal. As he just kind of opens his mouth.
I pick it up like with 2 hands, like a baby holding the bottle.
I think just because you said the words I don't know how to pick this up. Give me brawn athletics.
Wow, this is a
If
bad
only
flip.
he has one card.
1 card.
Oh!
Alright, well, since I can't
Now let's
dramatic
ruin it.
failure it, I'm putting some juice on it.
Oh!
Alright.
Where there's a will, Darren finds a way.
When it comes to alcohol.
You, daunting as the mug is, you pretty easily like lift it up, and then just like bring it over top of Doug's mouth, and just overturn the whole thing into it.
Wait, I'm feeding Doug?
Yeah.
Don't feed him alcohol after midnight, bro.
He doesn't have arms, man. He needs one of his buddies to give him his drink.
Does he finish the whole thing?
Oh yeah, you dump the entire thing in, and it just like disappears.
My man, you can throw him back. Well, you can't really throw him back, but you can kind of throw him back.
Ooh, don't need arms to party. That's what I've always said.
Yeah.
So true, King.
And alright, I will say. So you guys are. So while you guys are, while you guys are having your drinks, I will say. So for Knox towards the back in the offices, you head to the back office and you see like the bartender said, the Dan isn't in at the moment, but you see Melvin is there, sort of like posted up against like the corner of a wall, and Brick is kind of like shuffling through papers at his desk. He kind of looks at me and goes, "Oh, Nix, right?"
It's Nox, actually.
Oh yeah, I knew that. You know, I was just joking around. So you're back.
Yeah, we made it back from the warehouse.
Great. How'd it go?
I mean, we're all okay, so we got a lead that there might be a monster cult doing something 2 nights from now.
Also, I was gonna say, Tyler will probably be heading that way too once he finishes his coffee. Whenever is a good
Knox needs an adult with him at all
Do
times.
you need do you know where Mr. Helsing is?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Helsing, he had to go to a meeting. He might go a little late. It's, you know, he's
Nox looks like he's kind of on the verge of an emotional breakdown.
He's gonna cry!
Oh, as
But
usual.
I mean, I might be able to help you if it. I mean, you know, I know stuff too.
Okay.
And I mean, Melvin, you know, you've been working here longer than I have, and Melvin. I'm picturing Melvin. He's just sort of standing in the corner. He's like.
Just as a refresher, Melvin and Brick, what did they look like?
So Brick is sort of just like a very scrawny, skinny, nervous-looking human.
He's a clay brick.
And Melvin is like a big like ogre who wears a suit.
Okay.
And I'm definitely I don't know why, but I'm picturing him just in the corner, just flipping a coin up and down with his thumb, with his big, giant thumb.
He's Two-Face's top guy.
Nox just turns to the both of them, I guess.
He kind of looks up for a second. He's like, ugh.
I don't know if you well, Brick, I don't know if you would know what it's like, but I wanted to talk to someone. There's parts of me I'm not really sure about being a monster. Every time I'm backed into a corner, it feels like there's this hand in my shoulder, pushing me to fight back. And the worst part is, it's been fairly effective. There's a small sliver of my mind that enjoys the idea of violence.
Do you
The
like
darkness.
hurting other people?
Something that most people are afraid of. I don't like saying it, but sometimes it's comforting. I feel more safe in darkness than I do in a well-lit room with people.
It feels good, man.
I don't like any of it at all. It's a terrifying feeling. And I'm scared. What if these feelings eventually get louder?
I'm
What if-
glad I'm not there, because I would have ruined this.
I end up hurting one of my friends. All of these things make me scared of what I am, or what I might have been before I woke up in that alley. I don't know what to do. I don't. And that scares me more than anything I've seen. And Nox just kind of hangs his head low while sitting in the chair.
So I became a lawyer.
Brick kind of like he sort of nervously looks back and forth, and he's like, "Well, I mean,
I thought if Mr. Helsing was here, he could maybe tell me more about what a Mothman is. If there's something that I should be worried about. Because I don't know what I am, and that scares me."
the as Brick kind of like scrambles around like looking for words. You sort of just feel like a big like shadow cross over you as like as Melvin is now sort of standing over you. No need to worry. Melvin also liked to break things before he became an owl.
Rub his shoulders. How my Paul's gonna get this?
Sometimes it's good to break things. You just need to know what the good things are.
So true, King. Go off.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
It doesn't, but
Melvin tells the boss about this.
Okay, thank you.
You'll be okay.
Thank you. Thank you. And Nox kind of just stands up. Oh, you go, Dingle.
Well, I just wanted to set the scene. I will say at this point, Tyler is kind of like walking into the room.
Started the debrief already, huh?
No, I just told them about what they told us at the warehouse.
Yeah. Fair enough. You mean just to write any of that down, Brick, or we just waiting for the boss man?
Brick's like, yeah, you didn't. The only thing is, you didn't tell me where they were gonna be, or what they were gonna do, or really anything.
I'm sorry.
Bitch.
No, I'm sorry. I should have asked before you bared your heart and soul to me.
Warehouse full of zombies. The boss man siphoning their brains, part of some deal for some
cult. He used the
some
term
cultists.
And when I didn't know, he said that I should have known. So I don't know.
Either way, we got a time and a place for when that meet was supposed to happen. So.
All right, and he kind of he writes down like the time and the meeting place, and he in some files, and he's just like, all right, well, I mean that's actually pretty helpful. You know, we've been we've been looking into those guys for a little bit now, and well, I don't know. I guess you guys have been too.
Nope. I didn't know anything about them before tonight.
I've got a hunch they're who I'm after, but
Well, I'll talk to the boss. Maybe we can, you know, you guys are still pretty new, but maybe we, you know, seems like you did a good job at the factory. Maybe we could get you on this.
Okay.
But look, you know, guys, just, you know, enjoy your night, you know. Get a drink or something. Just kind of it seems like it's been a long day. And Melvin kind of chimes in agreement of like, yes, little things need sleep. But while that's happening, for the three still at the bar,
Epic style.
could I get a wit and investigation check from the three of you?
Oh.
Sure.
Let me see my skills that I keep forgetting because I drink when I do these games.
Wit investigation, and I'm healthy, so. What is? Okay.
I dramatic
Big D.
failure.
Based. We need at least one today, baby.
We need chaos.
Darren's dramatic.
And
Come on,
I'm
come on,
healthy,
the triple.
so-
It's
Come
coming.
on. Yeah, about to say. Oh, yo,
It's
yes.
here.
Croaker.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
That's like all your fucking face cards. Congratulations, bro.
Have fun, Dingle.
All right. So, Darren and Sean, you are both completely oblivious to you're both completely oblivious to your surroundings.
Based.
You've each ordered another mug of beer and are currently pouring
coffee,
it into Doug's
okay.
mouth.
Well, coffee. Sean's just drinking coffee. That's Darren.
No, you're not drinking it. You are pouring it into Doug's mouth.
We're both feeding. What the fuck is gonna happen to
Doug-
the fuck is gonna happen to Doug? Like
Doug's a
alcoholism and coffee
thirsty
at the same
boy.
It's almost like a Vietnamese torture thing, just like coffee, beer, coffee.
Doug, chug, Doug.
I will add that Sean is also chanting with Darren, chug,
Doug chug, Doug chug.
Doug, chug, Doug, chug.
So John, you become like immediately aware of like just like the uncomfortable feeling of like someone or something staring at you. And you kind of like, you turn around and you sort of see this like, you see this kind of like, this sort of like gangly humanoid, like goat looking man. Just sort of like very intently staring at the three of you.
Okay.
But like not really like approaching, just kind of like, in fact, like when you sort of like, when you kind of look over to him, he kind of like tries to pretend he wasn't looking, while still like from time to time like kind of like peeking to check if you're still looking.
John just stares at him while taking another sip out of his coffee mug. He just reaches to his side to his partner, who is currently pouring another mug of coffee into...
that children died for.
Yes.
Thank you, Timmy. Thank you for your service. Gonna pat Sean on the shoulder. Sean, good buddy, I believe we are being observed. I will go and investigate now. He starts
Sean
power
just
walking
looks-
towards the...
Yeah, Sean
Goes
just
back.
suddenly turns his attention and watches, and it's almost like, again, Gmod character stops, stares.
But he's still pouring the coffee, but he's missing Doug's mouth.
The fact was that you told Sean, of all people, that I am going to investigate. And though it's unspoken, you can already hear in Sean's earpiece.
Sean, you're missing. Pay attention.
Yeah, man.
thought-
Yeah, man. Watch the fur.
You looked cold. Forgive me, Big D. But he's looking away as he says this.
Yeah. So
Big
John,
D's the homie. Big D's just the homie. I'm sorry, Dingle.
Yeah. You're kind of like you sort of approach this guy. You like walk up to this guy, like you sort of like walk very quickly up to him, to the point where like he eventually sort of has to acknowledge you and be like, hey man, how's it going?
It is going quite well, citizen. I have noticed you noticed us. What seems to be the reason of your unusual interest?
He kind of like looks around. He's just like, you guys are the you guys are. He brings his voice to a whisper, and he's like, you guys are the new owls, right? Like the humans.
John just stares at him. Says
That's
nothing,
your answer,
takes another
bitch.
sip.
He kind of looks back and forth. He looks back and forth again, and then he's like, "Is that not you guys?"
Why would you be asking?
That's crazy, kid.
Keep your voice down.
Pissing time.
I can't. I can barely hear you. You see, I have lost my hearing in the Danzig disaster of 39. Terrible business. Long story.
Darren's in the background. Doug chug, Doug chug.
Much like all Polish suffering, the British man neglects. The Darren Danzig disaster, if you will, of Dunkirk.
Look, are you guys doing like? Do you guys take like, personal jobs?
Very much depends on the job.
Yeah. He kind of starts looking around, and he's just like, "Are your friends able to whisper?"
No!
I believe whispering is not proper, how do you say it, etiquette at such a place, and it is considered as the tool of those who are doing not the right things, for example, evading taxes. You would not be a tax evader, would you?
I would say that since Sean is still pouring, but also staring in their direction, transparency is our motto.
He's like,
That is true. We have nothing to hide, therefore we have no reason to whisper.
All right. Let's just get a table, okay?
Very well.
And he sort of heads over to that table in the back of the bar where Sean and Knox were a couple nights ago.
I will say, Big D, I have business to attend to with my colleague, if you don't mind Darren taking over.
I got it under control, buddy.
That's a 10 for Mr. Darren, and he puts the coffee cup down, gives Darren a thumbs up before moving to follow, like a Gmod fucking character. He will not sit down. He will just stand at the end of the table looking down like a Gmod.
Doug sort of like, he kind of goes like, he's like through like a mug of beer being poured down his throat, I guess. I don't know. I haven't worked out
Whatever
how this
the
guy's
fuck is in
biology
this guy's
works.
internals are.
He's just like, yeah, you're good, man. Just rock on, dude.
Rock on, Big D, and he also gives from the table, Big D Dougie, a thumbs up before returning his focus to being that goon.
So you guys get a table. I guess. So I just want to make sure I know where everyone is spatially. So Darren's still pouring.
Wait, do I still have the hand, by the way?
That's a good question.
What did I do with that?
I don't remember.
I
feel like the hand would be
Have
a
I
great
placed it on the
brace for
bar?
pouring beer.
Give me a quick brawn biology.
I like the idea of the hand basically being both a boxing glove and like a stabilizing thing. You gonna HP that? Little dry, bro.
No.
Ah,
Yeah, that hand is totally still on.
base.
That head
what I
is totally
wanted
still
anyway,
on.
fuck yeah.
You have a moment where you're like, man, this shit's making it hard to pour. And you sort of like try and sort of like pry the jaws off of your hand, but it's not budging.
Okay.
But yeah, so Darren's pouring. Tyler and Knox are still in the back, but you guys are welcome to move as you wish. But I will say, for the moment, so, John, you and Sean go to, like, sit down at a table with this, like, goat man.
Added, Sean is just standing at the end of the table looking down like an autistic.
Like, okay, yeah, nice, okay, nice to meet you guys. I'm Francis.
Did not ask.
But scared the cat. But introductions then are in order.
You know what to
Special
do.
Agent John Doe, Internal Revenue Service. He pulls out his badge.
Synchronized badge pull. Sean Corduroy, Internal Revenue Services.
Oh, from, like, the human government. But, like,
sure,
that
whatever.
Is correct.
But you guys do like private detective stuff for the Owls, right?
It would seem so at the moment, correct?
Unfortunate.
All right, cuz look, I got a problem, man. I mean, he kind of like, he almost seems like embarrassed to say it, but eventually he just kind of like takes a deep breath and he's like, I I think my girlfriend's cheating on me.
Sean is going to look at John. John,
Yes, good buddy.
this reminds me of the great cucking of the Carolinas back in 42.
That it does, old friend.
Oh, Mo, I'm going into Escaflowne mode. Fuck!
Unfortunate business that. He looks back to the goat man, to, what'd you say his name was?
Francis.
Francis. That is unfortunate business indeed, Francis. I am sorry for your state of mind and for the state of your girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's happening, but you know, sometimes you just sort of get a feeling sometimes, right? I was thinking maybe you guys could investigate.
Now, what makes you think she is cheating on you?
I don't know. It's it's just she's been kind of like distant lately. I don't know. It's normally after work she goes right back home, but like but every now and again the last couple of times she's been gone for like an hour, and it's like, what? That doesn't happen. People don't just do that, right?
Sean just kind of leans in a little bit. Is she what your people would call hot, though? Is she hot, though?
Oh, she's the most beautiful creature that's ever existed.
What is her name?
Her name's Mary. And that's part of it, because and he kind of like looks around, he's like, listen, you guys aren't gonna like tell your boss about this, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something she's a human like you guys.
John looks at Sean like,
I know.
Looks back
Look,
at Franklin.
guys, I know.
Francis.
I know. It's against the pact and all that stuff, but like, I mean, come on. Surely true love is worth more than that.
Sean just kind of looks at Sean. Sorry. Mixed race couple, John. Uncertain, but detect tax evasion.
Perhaps, Sean, perhaps. However, a citizen is in need and we are obliged to help. Francis, we will need to know more. Where do you both live? Where does she work? How does she look like? Where do you think she goes? John reaches into his briefcase and pulls out like a notebook with an assortment of pencils and pens.
Also, I'll say, just for the sake of having the party together, I'm gonna head in there.
Can I?
Yeah.
I actually wanted to speak to Tyler. Can Knox speak to Tyler as they're like walking back to the bar then? Because I had something I was gonna ask Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah, as they're sort of walking down, I'm in my mind's eye, I'm imagining it's just like a small into the back of the building, and Knox kind of just turns to Tyler and goes, "Tyler, how did you hear anything that I said to Brick and what was the other one's name again? Out of character.
It was
Melvin.
Brick. Yeah.
Brick and Melvin. Did you hear what I said to them?"
As we're like walking towards there, I'm just imagining the sound of the rest of the party getting louder and louder, and in response, I'm more like, hard to hear anything over these guys. I mean, look, you can hear them already.
You're not John Doe. You don't get that up.
Okay. Sorry about disappearing for a little bit.
Over the course of the campaign, John is slowly going to regain his hearing, and Tyler is slowly going to lose it.
Yeah, Noxious goes. Yeah, sorry for disappearing for a little bit. I just had something I needed to ask.
Yeah, no worries. Shoot.
No, I meant, I had to tell them, like, I'm sorry I had to step away from the party.
Yeah, no worries.
And I guess that's all. Noxious kind of has like a wistful look. He's not upset at Tyler. He just kind of looks wistful in general.
All right. I will say, the two of you are now wistfully looking out at the bar, and you can see. You can see Darren. Darren is now kind of like helping the big like fur monster from before. He's kind of like keeping him on his feet as he's kind of yelling like, "No, man, trust me, I'm good. I'm good."
Yeah, you still got some life in you.
Yeah, no, it's like, this is kind of like a light night for me. And he's saying this as like he's wobbling back and forth.
I'm like steering him out of view of the bouncers.
Yeah. And at the other edge of the bar, you do see John and Sean talking to the Francis the Goat Man.
Noxus just goes, I don't think that's going to end well.
Damn, Nox, didn't know you were fucking that astute in perception, but good. Yeah, good. Okay. Let's check the fucking character sheet.
So then going back, he's like, all right. So, she's got an apartment on the east side of town, and she works at a cafe nearby. If you meet me on, meet me on East Street and 5th, and I'll show you exactly where she works. But, it'll be during the day, all right? Like, don't worry, I can blend in.
Somehow I doubt this.
Now, I understand, and I very well. I still have several questions that are unrelated to your tax forms. However, something that lingers in my mind is, how are you able to walk during the day? I have heard that your people have trouble during the day in this beautiful, beautiful, quaint city of Slate Rest.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, I get it. We're not allowed to walk around during the day, but check it out. And as he says this, he kind of runs his hands over his face for a while, and after a bit of he's sort of kneading his own face. He kind of puts his goat face into what looks to be a human. He's like, see, no one can even tell the difference, man. It's foolproof.
Sean looks over at John, and he just kind of reaches up slowly and pats where his Glock 20 is underneath his, I don't know, suit, whatever the fuck. It just goes, we may need to check her circadian rhythm.
That is true. That is true. That is a very impressive party trick. I applaud you. Now, during the day, you said East Street and 5th.
Yeah, I mean, just I want you guys to sort of scope things out, like when she's working and when she's gonna head home. See where she goes, right?
Mind me, what is the cafe's name? Unless it is the only cafe in the place, then there will be no trouble finding it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't miss it, man. Plus, I'll be there. I'll show you where it is.
Very good. I believe we have a deal. However, before we shake on it, I must ask you, what will we get in return? And what do you intend to do in the situation if we find that your girlfriend is indeed unfaithful?
Oh, you don't have to do anything, man. It's just, I just want to know for sure, But yeah, no, I've got money saved up. How's he kind of like pauses for a moment and he's like, how's $100 sound?
John looks to Sean.
Sean looks at John. We would need you to file some paperwork. My colleague has to have this above the board.
John whips out a form out of his briefcase.
Basically,
Some sort of-
a official document documenting that he will be paid. He will be paid!
Phil, here, and here. Check this, and also Section 5, and Section 3B, and 5C. Sign here. Fill this in here. Your address, legal name, and your social security number, and sign here.
He's trying to keep up.
Let's
He's
go.
trying to keep.
Remember
He's trying to
the
keep
date.
up with. He's trying to keep up with your directions. He's like, wait, do I sign here? Because do I sign here or do I initial here? Because it's kind of like a small line.
This is like when I applied for food stamps. Fuck!
He's like, I'll do both. I'll do both. It's fine. It's you guys will figure it out.
It's not
Yes,
fine,
Petters.
but your problem, not mine.
I will say the whole party can now see Sean and John and Sean getting this goat man to sign documents.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, Tyler's like, so who are you guys interrogating now?
It's
We are not.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
yeah.
Sean, go ahead.
We're not interrogating anyone. We're simply signing a proper tax noted and official agreement to see if this goat man is having infidelity problems.
Is this one of your? This is one of your friends, right?
Theoretically,
Correct.
say they are.
More of
gotta-
a co-worker relationship, but yeah.
He kind of he kind of goes to shake your hand and he's like, "Oh man, I thank you so much for doing this. I really didn't know what I was gonna do."
You still don't know what the repercussions may be if we find bad results.
Well, I mean, I'm still hopeful. I mean, I mean, you know,
Mr.
she,
Mr.
I love her,
Francis.
man. She has to feel the same.
Mr. Francis, if I may say so myself. And he stands up a little bit more straighter, adjusts his tie, and looks down. I'm so scared for you right now, bro.
That
This poor
is
guy.
true. Sometimes it is hard to predict what happens next in such cases. Sometimes there can be unforeseen consequences. However, John stands up, reaches, extends his hand to shake. However, we will take care of this and we will see if your girlfriend, Mary, is true to you as a man. Or rather, as a woman to a man.
We already know her social security number.
Oh. Well, I mean, it'll be a relief just hearing it one way or the other.
John just standing there awkwardly with his hands stretched.
And Sean standing there looking down at him.
Give me a brawn empathy. Give me a handshake flip.
For who? Both of us, or just John?
I think just John.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get in on this.
No, not really, because I
Get
might.
in on this
You're both
handshake
shaking
action.
each hand.
I'm a man who gives a steady thumbs up. I might crush your windpipe if I give you a handshake. Don't ask me how that works.
That's the strong handshake we'd come to expect.
And it's followed up with a thumbs up under the cuff.
Right hand shakes hand. Left hand, thumbs up.
You give a damn good handshake. You give him the kind of handshake that
fathers talk about when they want their children to get jobs.
Just walk up to him and shake his penis.
You give him a handshake that just makes him that much more assured that you guys are going to do a good job.
We're practically
Do not worry.
Greek.
We are federal agents. We always have the citizens' business in mind.
That's how you know this is a work of
best
fiction.
interest.
Darren's gonna rejoin the group at this point, and he's like,
Oh,
hey guys, what's going on over here?"
We are shaking hands.
Knox was gonna ask Darren something while he was away from the group. I don't know if you want to.
We can do that before if you wanna.
Do it right now. Do it right now in front of the table.
So, wait, is Darren walked up, or are we?
No, let's say I'm still at the bar if you want to talk to me one-on-one.
What is Darren still helping that guy with the mouth, mouth ball guy,
here? How's Doug
or has he
doing?
finished his drink finally? How's Big D?
Did Darren not actually like
drinks
help him?
plural?
I vaguely recall Darren helping him or some shit.
Doug is trying to drink a shot from off the counter, and Darren is sort of like guiding him. but he does kind of like stop for a second when he notices you walk up, Knox.
Oh, hey Darren. Sorry to interrupt, but could I ask you something real quick? I'm sorry if I'm bothering you while you're helping this guy.
Oh, no problem at all. We were just cleaning up a little bit of a mess. Spillage is lickage, eh, Doug?
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I almost got it. You know, there's kind of like a pool over here still, but it's getting hard to. It's like I can't quite roll over to it.
Be real with you, Doug. Doug needs to be the NPC in our party. He's just too cool. Fuck.
Kind of turn my back on him, and I'm like, "All right, Knox, what's up?"
Do you think I might have been a bad person before I woke up in that alleyway?
A bad person?
I don't
This
know.
is
Do
such a
you?
good
Hey.
character to ask this to.
Yeah, that's a great fucking character to ask that to. Ask me.
I place a wobbly yet firm hand on his shoulder, and I'm like, Nox, buddy, it ain't about the past anymore. You gotta put that behind you. Take it from me.
Okay.
I've had a couple days myself where I've woken up and I've been like, what have I done last night? But you know what? Who even cares? We're still here.
Okay. Thank you. Nox doesn't seem fully convinced, but he still thanks Darren.
You shouldn't be convinced.
And he's just going to.
Was there anything that made you think that way?
No, it's just when we have to fight people, it seems like there's stuff that I don't think the stuff that I can do is usually used by good people.
Oh,
I'm a bad guy.
well,
And
you
Nox
know.
is like looking at his hand with like thinking about like making the fucking noose from the ceiling shadow and
Maybe I was too hardcore.
Well, I think your powers
Maybe
are
I was
pretty
too
fucking sweet, dude. So I don't know what you're talking about.
okay.
Maybe,
Thank
maybe
you.
you should stop being a bitch.
Sorry
No, you're not.
if it was a bother if I bothered you by asking that, Darren.
Oh, in
Sorry.
fact, I was wondering where everyone was.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
hey,
all
look-
over there.
Looks like, alright, they've been away from the bar a little too long. They got some explaining to do.
If Darren's walking over, Nox is just gonna follow.
Yeah, I think you guys both make it over. You guys both head over there as this fantastic handshake is finishing up.
Nox didn't get a proper demonstration, so he will mess up his next handshake.
Oh, you guys were
Will
recruiting.
be on the test.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were up to this.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, these guys were recruiting us to do some work for this guy.
Oh, work? Guys!
Have you considered asking?
I've told you not to
considered-
accept any more work.
Have you considered asking the Night Owls directly? I don't know if we could handle something like that.
We are the Night Owls, my
As,
detective friend. Sorry.
I thought
As
I
soon
was
as-
a lawyer.
as soon as you say like you should consider contacting the Night Owls directly, he's like, "Oh, no, man. Just
Oh.
you guys just
Okay.
do this, and just look, just don't look. You know what? Your boss doesn't have to find out about this. It's not. Everything's like, look." He kind of turns to John and Sean, and he's just like, tell him everything's cool, right? Like it's not
Sean
like a big deal.
firmly raises up his hand to stop. Mr. Francis, please hear me out in knowing our boss is the Department of the Treasury. We are external agents of the Night Owls, and there is a chain of command.
Tyler, not knowing the full context, he's just kind of gonna pipe in and say, "Look, man, I don't think our boss cares about whether or not your girlfriend is cheating on you."
He may or may not be a racist anyway.
I'm sorry to hear that happen to you.
I just don't.
Nox just
you
sort
know,
of offhandedly says to Francis, not even knowing less context.
I'm sorry you're cucked, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. I mean, that really means a lot. But it's just, I don't want, I don't want me or Mary to get in trouble over this. It's, things are going well. It's not like
Mr.
it doesn't have to be a pact issue.
Mr. Francis, if I may.
Yeah, what's up?
If we do your dirty work, we will send you a survey within 7 to 10 business days. We will hope for a satisfactory review.
I like to imagine the table in real time just went silent because they're just like, what?
Yeah.
Please fill out our survey on how we did.
On surveymonkey.com, you will get a link in your email.
You may earn 5 cents.
I lean over and whisper to the tax boys. Hey, you guys at least got a good deal out of this sucker, right?
Sean looks to Darren.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think Tyler heard the price yet either. It's like,
Sean
what are we looking at?
Sean is just going to look at both of them and just say loudly in open, no.
No.
Alright, well, count me out.
Darren, Mr. Darren, no one gave you the option of saying no.
Well, I'm not working for free. I'm not a slave.
I will personally buy
Wait.
you a...
Wait, I'm paying. I just signed a whole form saying I was gonna give you $100 for this.
That is only for tax purposes, Mr. Francis. But we appreciate your tax refund.
Wait, so his $100 is only going to you guys? What is this?
Let's discuss business back at the bar. Or rather, while we go find Miss Mary Lamb.
Wait, how did you know her last name?
Let me just say that the arm told me, and I have her social security number. And he just kind of looks to the side, touches his earpiece for a moment. 2400796694142, and which is more than a social security, by the way. 78.
Actually, Canadian ones have 9 numbers, so.
Well, you know what? Nobody cares about your country. I'm sorry.
True.
XDDDD.
Damn.
Someone's about to be fucking identity stolen from Sean Cor.
Yeah.
You gotta blur this out in post, Zell.
Yeah,
Or is that
do
you?
censor noises because that would be really good for my character. Thank you. By the way, he did not tell us her social security number. We know.
It's his job to know.
So true.
We simply know things, Mr. Francis. That is our job, or, well, a part of it.
Theoretically.
Listen, guys, I enjoyed the last job, but you guys better not screw up this payment.
Mr. Darren, would a drink of driver's remorse make you feel better on my tab?
Oh, Sean. You know we've always been great buds.
Sean
we
is
met,
just
we met
gonna...
I read
2
my
days
hand
ago.
Sean is just gonna reach over and give a rather stern, pat on the back of friendship. Yes.
Well then, Mr. Francis, do not fret. We will take care of this, and we will return post-haste right after we find out any information. You came to the right place and to the right people.
I'm feeling better about this already. It's really a weight off my shoulders.
Glad to hear it. Now, I believe I could, after all this talk and business, I could use a good cup of black strong coffee. Massive, massive amounts.
Sean is nodding, but it's like the equivalent of a player nodding in G. Very rapid up and down.
So I will say, unless there's specific things you guys want to do, we can
No.
we can get everyone, we can get people their coffees and advance it to the next day.
Yeah,
The
works for me.
daytime.
Somebody play Lacuna Coil. We're back on the VTM mission.
Oh, I guess. I think I talked to you about it, Dingle, but I guess Nox kind of can comb like his antennas down into his hair,
Yeah.
and the wings kind of drape over his shoulders, and it looks kind of like just like a fur coat.
His stupid, sexy antennas.
That's how he blends in.
All right. Sounds good. I might need some. Wait, I
Need some daytime ambience.
I do.
He wasn't expecting this. Well, no, he did because he made the NPC. So
I was expecting this. I just didn't do anything about it.
damn,
Based.
that's crazy.
I'm sure this will be good. By the way, while I'm doing this, cause you guys all sleep, I guess in quotes. I feel
Yeah,
like,
about to say.
I feel,
Yeah.
I got the distinct impression that some of you don't sleep.
Does Nox sleep? I haven't even thought about that.
Don't think about
He
it.
was
You already
knocked
got
out the
full
first
health.
time.
But
Nox just goes hovers around
rest
the lamp.
in you guys rest in whatever way you're you're accustomed to.
Standing
So you guys
idle.
can bring yourselves back up to full health if you weren't already.
Standing, just straight up standing and being motionless. Are we gonna take a quick piss break, by the way?
We definitely can.
I am definitely gonna go piss. You'll hear it. Don't care.
Alright.
Not my problem. Put that out of the
I'm gonna
VOD.
Oh, we're
Um,
so back.
Go ahead and finish though, Zealous.
I was just gonna say, for flavor, I don't think Tyler ever got the info that this was a daytime job.
You can
So we just
still
woken up
ask
in the middle
anytime.
of what's essentially
Oh.
our night.
John and Sean will wake you up. You will suddenly find out this is a daytime.
Yes, just friendly pats on the shoulder.
All right. Yeah. So I think most of you are fine, but Tyler is definitely a little groggy. Essentially, only getting like a few hours of sleep.
What time is it?
Well, we don't need to worry about. I'm Mr. Darren.
It is time.
I don't
It
want
is
to
time
work.
to go to work.
Oh,
Rise and shine.
Oh, we were
Time.
looking for that guy's girlfriend or something.
Theoretically, don't care.
Yeah, I will say I'm committed to, just for the sake of time, having sort of like off screen. You guys did go to the
Sorry.
corner of what?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm like just sort of saying that like as
I'm-
we were over there.
Honestly, I'm totally fine. I think that's super in character for Darren to still be saying that while you guys are at the place.
Nox turns to the group and goes, "Do I look like a monster right now? I'm trying
Why
to not."
are you asking me that, precious attorney child?
I don't know. Do I look like I can blend in?
Are you depressed? Perhaps having self-esteem issues?
Nox roll for disguise, IMO.
Do
Actually-
no balls.
Actually, I'm down to roll for disguise if you want. I don't know what it would be.
All right.
Though.
Give me
Sneaking
a.
or I don't know.
I think it's definitely sneaking.
Let's go.
And then I'll say
let's
you
go.
can give me. I'll say you
That
can
is a
give
good-
me. I'll say you can give me presence or wit, whichever's better.
Yeah, I'll give you presents. 1, 2, 3. So that's 7 plus. My first roll of the whole evening.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, we're too
Yeah.
busy gaslighting. I'm sorry.
I'll put a hero point on that.
That's
Use
right.
it.
Yeah.
We'll sit with. Yeah, we're getting. I've gone this whole session without even doing anything. So Well, anything that revolves rolling. Okay, I'll take 3.
Yeah.
Masquerade
You
is
look-
not broken.
Yet.
It
So-
is complete. You're. No one would be the
I'm
wiser.
gonna mute myself. I'm getting a call from my contractor. Keep going.
No one would be the wiser about you, Nox. You just have your, like you said, you've got your antenna slicked back into your hair. The wings are retracted beneath your coat.
Alrighty.
There's no way to tell without like a thorough examination that there's anything.
I just look like a
different about
depressed
you.
white kid. That's all.
Oh, where'd you
A
get that
slate
coat,
vest
Nox?
classic.
Oh, it's are you talking about like the coat or?
I'm talking about your wings, which
The
you
wings.
made to look
Oh yeah,
like
the
a fur
wings are
coat.
draped over like a coat. Yeah. No, these are just my wings folded away.
Oh, sweet.
It's not as warm as you think it would. It's actually pretty nice.
I'll say just like in response to your question, also Tyler just sort of like gives you a pat on the back and just says like, you're thinking too much about it.
Oh, okay, because I don't want to be the one to get the whole pact in trouble or whatever. I don't know how it works.
So, you guys, after waiting for only a few minutes, you guys see like a sort of like a tall, gangly human walk up, wearing like what looks to be an almost like a comically oversized hat on his head.
Oh, that's how he's hiding his horns.
Yeah, yes. He just like, he sort of just walks up and he just like, "Psst, hey, guys, it's me. It's Francis."
Ah, Francis, it is good to see you.
Oh, good
Quite
to-
the dapper disguise.
right? I mean, it's like, I can't really change the horns. I can't really do anything about the horns, but I mean,
Francis is wearing one of these. I posted it. Francis
That's
is wearing
perfect.
this. Same logo too, or maybe like an outline of a goat's head or something.
I'm gonna say this is a good chance to inject some lore that some like background lore of the city. It is that hat. It's the logo of the local AA baseball team, the Slate Rest Sea Lions.
Damn.
World building.
Whoa.
So it's like that hat, but it's got like a big sort of like sea lion looking thing on it.
That's pretty
like-
big.
Like, yeah, I mean, with a stylish hat like this, no one would even think twice about what's under it, right?
Anyways, the cafe.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm sure I missed something retarded. It's okay. It's cool.
Francis is wearing one of those big, oversized baseball hats.
Francis
Okay,
is
so are
wearing
we
a
here
jo-
with... Yeah, set the stage for me. Francis is there with us?
Yeah, he's there with you. He looks mostly normal, but he has a giant oversized baseball cap
What
on.
did I literally just fucking say? But I'm so scared for you right now, bro. It's unspoken, still there. I'm so fucking scared for you right now, bro.
Damn.
It's like, yeah, so the cafe she works at is actually right on this street. You can see it from here. And
Yes.
he points to a shop that has a big sign out front that says Slate Roast.
I can't help
Hell
but
yeah.
notice the Starcucks blend coffee as the daily special.
Damn, you're so mean.
I am very mean.
Well, I see now why you didn't want to tell any of the bosses.
I may or may not include a noise infraction for that. He turns around, shifting only his upper body. That tractor trailer parked behind us.
Yeah, I was
Very
not
loud.
expecting there to be so much fucking car noise in
Yeah.
this track.
Yeah, Yeah,
I
Sean
found
just
like
looks
most
back.
of like the city ambience is just ParaNoire.
Well, welcome to any major.
you know
American-
what? As someone who lived in New York City for 4 years, not
I'm sorry.
incorrect. Not incorrect.
Very sorry, friend.
Yeah.
Anyway, fun.
And he's like, "Yeah, so look, I just wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys where everything was, but look, I'm gonna hang back, all right?
You should probably get to cover Mr. Francis.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, if she saw me with like a bunch of you guys walking around, she might get suspicious.
Yes.
But keep it, just keep it on the down low. Don't say anything about me to her. Well,
I hope no one dies. He looks at John.
John gives him a thumbs up. He turns
Sean
to
gives the thumbs up back.
Do not worry. We will be, as the children nowadays say, we will keep it real.
Under cap.
Speaking of keeping it real, I really need a coffee.
That we do. An excellent idea indeed. Let us see what the slate roast has to offer. I am sure the various barista roasts and overpriced soy milk will sate our thirst for coffee, at least partially.
Yes.
Why do they overprice things?
Do not ask questions. You are not prepared to hear the answer to my faithful Mr. Knox. Why the fuck do I hear somebody playing bagpipes?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is
What is this, Boston?
London Brave?
Is this Boston?
This is a fucking insane ambient track.
What fucking town is this, bro?
All right, I have an excuse to change it though. As you guys walk into the coffee shop.
I'm gonna put on that vaporwave music. Fucking Macross Plus.
Oh,
Thank fuck, no trailers.
Okay. So yeah, you guys walk into it. It's the standard, like upscale, kind of like nice, but kind of like trying too hard local coffee shop vibe.
There are a bunch
Zoomers!
of Zoomers in here on their tops and their iPads.
Don't
and
you
their
talk
phones.
shit! Nox is literally a Zoomer moth.
You don't know what Nox is. Nox is just a moth.
Baby! A little pupa, if you will.
He doesn't have a phone or an iPad or a laptop. Get fucked.
That
He
he
just
knows
forgot
of.
them in the dumpster.
So true.
He was playing Subway Surfers before he
Dude,
passed out.
he left his wallet in the dumpster that had like 1 billion.
Yeah, so it is the normal crowd you'd expect. A lot of younger people, a lot of 20-somethings, a lot of high school
disgusting.
kids.
Oh,
But thankfully, yeah, they are all pretty preoccupied with something or other. So they don't question why, two guys in a suit, a guy in like a fancy-looking fur coat, like a detective like a detective guy, and Darren walk in.
Darren's probably the closest thing, except for his attitude.
and the fact
Yeah,
that there's
he
no
does
alcohol
look like
sales
that
here.
like
right
he's
now.
with us.
Darren's embarrassed.
This is too fancy for me. Let's find this girl and get
Mr.
out of here.
Mr. Darren, we will go to a nightclub after this. Just
Aren't-
be patient.
Aren't nightclubs usually closed during the day?
Shut the fuck up, Mr. Knox.
Right. Let us start with getting a good cup of coffee.
That is a crisp thumbs up from Sean. If I hear the word vente, someone's gonna fucking die.
Is there just
tonight.
like an open booth all of us can sit at?
Yes, it's a coffee
so-
bar, sir.
You guys approach. Oh yeah, you know what? I like the visual of that. I like that there is kind of like a coffee bar. There is kind of like a bar you guys can sit at.
There's a
and
lot
order
of
from.
bars in my town for coffee, so I'm just speaking from experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you do that, and one of the baristas walks over.
Does
Get
she have a
everyone-
name tag?
Yeah, what was about to ask.
Yeah, okay, the two of you who asked, give me a straight wit flip.
Wait.
A whip, if you will, XD.
Okay, so it's gonna be 4.
Remember, you're healthy, so you get a +1.
Yeah, you are all healthy now.
But you are retarded, so -1. Fucking idiot.
Nice.
2 successes.
Whoa. Combined, it's 3.
Detective Knox, attorney at law.
Yeah, you guys both immediately clock that she is wearing a name tag that says Mary.
Disgusting.
How does Mary look like?
Is she
actually
pretty?
as
Is she
beautiful
hot?
as
Is she hot?
Francis. Is she hot? Does she got big bazongas? No.
Is
Big
she?
budgets, massive backstory.
Is she by chance Lithuanian? I'm sorry,
the
there are
hell?
no hot Lithuanians. Fuck you, Paul.
I would say, yeah, Mary's pretty hot.
Is she a banger, if you will? Would you say she's spicy? I'm sorry.
Describe in full detail, dingle.
Starting to sound like a character concept from Mr.
Honestly, whatever comes to mind when I say she looks pretty hot is you're probably thinking the same thing I am.
Does she have white hair?
What?
Come on. Mary Lamb. That's the only reason I say that, just to be fucking cheeky.
Okay.
You see that? I'm a cheeky guy.
You know what?
I'm a bad guy. Fuck
You know what? I like it. I'm gonna go with something a little bit. She does have sort of like dyed platinum blonde hair, so it does look pretty white. So she sort of walks up and goes like, "Hey, welcome to Slate Roast. What can I get for you?"
Do you have any like hot chocolate?
Why would you ask for hot chocolate, Mr. Knox? You like coffee.
Okay. Do you have any coffee?
In a coffee bar. That's a great fucking.
She looks like a little like confused for a moment, and she's just kind of like, wait, do you want coffee? Do you want a hot chocolate or a coffee? I couldn't quite catch that.
Mr.
Can I just get
Go
some
ahead, Sim.
some coffee, please? Thank you. Just normal
Ultra-
coffee.
Ultra dark Arabica bean child death.
Alright, we only
Make it
serve
5,
local.
please.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul. I was gonna.
She's like very confused by your order and just kind of like, all our coffee is, don't worry about it. All of our coffee, it's free trade. It's sustainably sourced. I don't think it comes from anywhere where there would be like,
Miss
Lamb,
might
Oh, what
I
any of those
add,
words mean?
Miss Lamb, might I add that a great deal of coffee comes from Colombia, where child soldiers still exist. I have killed many. I would just like to taste the of their labor.
Tyler's gonna scoot one seat over.
Good. One bar stool over.
Yeah.
And I'll have a hot chocolate, please.
A vente for all of us, Miss.
So she has a lot of questions going around in her head right now, but the
As one does.
one that immediately comes out is, wait, how do you know my last name? Have we like met somewhere before?
We have in another point in time, Miss Lamb. We would like to. He looks to John. Question you on some things, but I believe coffee is in first.
Do not be alarmed, Miss Lamb. We are simply here on a government business and we are performing a government investigation in the cafe. That is how we know your name. This is my badge. I am Special Agent John Doe, Internal Revenue Services.
It's getting to the point where it's without question that Sean, anytime, whips out a. Of course, the blood. Don't worry about that.
She kind of stopped for a moment. She's like, "Oh, yeah, you might need to. Yeah, I think. Oh, you guys are from the IRS? You doing like an investigation on us? Hold on. You know,
I assure you, it is a routine inspection. There is nothing to be alarmed.
No, it's just I just work here. You know, I just pour the coffee. I'm just. Hold on. And she kind of turns to the back. She's like, "Kurt, are you back there?"
This is why you don't send night owls to go on a day trip.
Oh, we're gonna go on a day trip, all right.
I think there are people from the government here.
And I'm their attorney at law.
Attorney at law.
She kind of like she kind of looks like a little bit concerned for a moment. Was like, attorney? What? She kind of like she notices some customers looking over, and she kind of lowers her voice a little bit. She's like, "Hey, like we're not like in trouble or anything, are we?"
No, Miss Lamb, I assure you, you are not in any trouble. In fact, he leans towards the woman. In fact, we are investigating whether the work conditions in this workplace are up to code, up to the federal code.
Okay, it's
that is.
All right, it's about time. I'm gonna need a lying flip now.
Yes.
Sure. Watch me drop the joke.
I'm just gonna say, well, these guys are lying.
I let some of the other ones go because they like immediately transitioned into either threats or showing badges. But
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna have Sean get up and hit.
Just
hit what?
Hit the gritty. Straight up Fortnite dancing in the background.
Your mic cut out when you said hit, and I was like, is he hitting the woman?
Your mic did also cut out for me.
I'm sorry.
Hit, and I got really worried. Really worried.
No, I would not.
Straight up lying, right?
Yeah, give me, I'm gonna say give me a... How about a presence lying for this one?
Sure.
And I'm just gonna say, while they're lying about this, Tyler is gonna sort of try to lie in a different way, being like, "Hey, if these guys aren't ordering, I'm not with them. I just wanted the strongest coffee you got."
This is why he took a seat away from Sean before Sean got up.
I'm gonna go with that one success.
All right, I will also give you a presence lying, Tyler.
Sounds good.
Tell me how this whore is lying.
I do also want to say
Yes,
there's a part of me that also wants to say, Sean, give me agility perform to hit the gritty, but I'm not sure how serious you are.
Do it!
Yes.
Do it! I don't care! I mean, look at my character sheet. Epic fail. see here. Agility and performance, you said?
Yeah.
This is what happens when I get drunk with Paul.
Apparently.
Let me give you the Poland special.
Yeah, he's gonna show
Yeah,
up
I'm
at the airport, just hitting
Put
the
some
fucking
juice
grid
on
and
that.
get
Come
real
on.
quick.
You gotta juice
you know
the
what?
gravy.
Yeah, I'm about to say drive is one card. Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Hang on, how do I get to the drive?
Drive is one
Yeah,
card. Drive is
I
one
know.
card each, and
Okay.
unlike
just gonna
hero
use one
points, you
drive.
can use as much of it as you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. I'm just gonna use the drive. It doesn't change anything, but I use drive more than hero. Sean is just blurred in the background hitting the gritty. No fucking reason for this. He's just gone haywire while we doing
Because,
it.
yeah, for the love of the game.
Yeah, the sturdiness unmatched.
It doesn't look pretty, but you do a little dance in the middle
Doesn't
of
look
this.
pretty,
Yeah,
but
while
it does
everything's
look
happening.
pretty.
Hey, I want Dead Child Coffee stands up, dances quietly while she gets grilled.
All right. I'll say for John's flip, she's still a little bit suspicious of why you guys are here, but she's kind of suspicious in the way where she's like, I really shouldn't get involved with this, and she's just like, I should really get my manager over here. I mean, I think he'd be a lot better suited to answer questions for you.
We will talk with him right after we are done talking to the employees. Please, miss.
Yeah, just give me 1 second, okay? And so Tyler, what did you order again?
The strongest coffee you got, he said, as he's still kind of waking up.
He's like, yeah, okay, sir. I'll be right with you, sir. And she prepares a she prepares a triple shot of espresso and gives it to you.
The heart attack special.
Thanks.
Like I think that's the strongest thing we serve. It'll be that's $9.
I presume there's no issues with me just subtracting $9.
You motherfucker who asked you about taking.
Well,
Go for it.
I don't know how mean I want to be, because I could definitely
Roll for
say
once.
well, no, I could definitely ask the question, do you actually have any money on you?
What about
Knox
Knox?
has money.
Yeah,
Because I think Knox, the federal government lawyer that you just told her you have nothing to do with, has your money.
I would pressure him if not for the fact that Sean is sturdy
You know
as
what?
fuck
Fuck it.
hitting this
While
gritty.
she's gone to go make it, can I flip to pickpocket some money?
yes, you can.
Please,
I'm helping.
yes,
I'm helping.
yes, let's go. Stupidity, let's go.
Both of you give me agility sneaking to pickpocket Knox.
I'm not sure if I want his help.
If you Joker this, I'm not anteing it.
You know what? You haven't anteed shit. You shut the fuck up.
Wait, you know what? Wait, hold on. Let's make this flip even funnier. Knox, can you give me a wit
Contested.
investigation? Can you give me a wit investigation to see if you detect the pickpocketing, and we'll make this contested?
Rest of my drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
30. Okay.
Oh man, Darren is on point today.
Damn. Okay.
Darren is on point.
Point.
You ever hear the term, Mr. Knox, stealing candy from a booth?
Okay.
Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Knox.
All right. So Knox had 2 successes. Obviously, you guys both succeed.
You both steal $9 each.
I'm gonna say, Darren, you swipe a cool. You swipe like a cool $40 from Knox's pocket.
Yoink.
Damn, son.
Tyler is only looking for enough to cover.
But he takes the 40.
Oh, okay. I was actually going to say
No.
for the crit, tell me how much you take from Knox.
No, bro, come on. Just take the 40.
No,
Give her
no.
a hard jacks.
He plays it straight. He's just looking to cover his ass.
All right.
Actually, he takes an extra like 10% for tip.
That's damn right.
I whisper to Tyler after we succeed. Who needs a job, am I right?
I will say at 2 successes versus their like 3 to 4, Knox, you're none the wiser to this happens.
Yes!
I feel like I now need. Hold on, I need to write this down. I need to write this down.
The
You
party
guys-
possessions.
You guys might also want to write down how much money you actually have on you.
Well, I'm
Because
about to have
I-
0 again, so
From this moment, I will be keeping track of it.
No,
okay.
fuck that. This bitch deserves whatever the fuck is extra tip. Slam needs right.
All right, so you take the $9 for your coffee plus tip, and you pay Mary, and she just goes like, as she kind of just sort of, she's kind of nervously just like, so you want to question me? I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, it's not the, it can be an annoying job sometimes, but I get treated pretty well.
I see. So how would you exactly describe the workplace environment?
Oh, it's. She kind of looks around for a second, and then she's just kind of like, well, I mean, some of the other people who work here are kind of assholes, but I mean, that's just work, right? You always, you gotta put up with coworkers you don't like.
Of course, yes, I agree.
Tell me
I
about it.
don't, says Sean as he hits the end of his gritty doing that epic arm fold.
He was doing it the entire time.
He was doing it the entire time. He was the distraction. Fuck. I helped.
Darren's gonna pull out a crisp $20 bill out of the $40 to his name, or to Nox's name. You're gonna slam it down on the table and go, "All right, but how do you really feel?"
Holy shit, yes, Darren.
Give me charm persuasion.
Bro, let's bribe this bitch. Let's go! Hero points, drive, no, yes, maybe?
I'm using smooth operator
Oh yeah, let's fucking go.
and a little pre-roll.
I think
point.
he's cooking. Let's get the croaker.
He's cooking.
Yo, holy shit. Holy shit! Holy shit! You just got her whole life.
Success.
You got her whole life story over fucking funny, bro.
I think she just fell in love with me. I'm gonna steal the
Yeah, I'm
girl's
about to say,
girlfriend.
you are the cuckold. You are the bull. You see hearts in Mary's eyes over a fucking $20 bill.
I'm not actually saying that, by the way. Take it whichever direction you want. I'm just saying, not the
Not going the cuck angle.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that is actually the funniest angle to take it.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm down for it. I just
She does. She
Damn.
She takes the money and she kind of puts it in her pocket and she's just like, well, I mean,
Pocket, not
I guess I
very
don't have
broad.
to be, I guess I don't have to be so cagey with such nice customers. But she kind of like bats her eyes at Darren.
It's getting really weird.
Shit. Yes, that's what I want.
It's like, all right, honestly, you guys didn't hear this from me. I mean,
Of course.
I thought you were here for like tax stuff because Kurt, he's an asshole. He like doesn't know how to run this place. I wouldn't be surprised if he screwed up the books.
Sean is giving her the 1,000-yard stare right now.
Look, I mean, I'm just working at this dump until I can save enough money to move to someplace nice. I mean, this city, it's nice enough, but I mean, it's such a dump. There's nothing to do after work, It's and she kind of like she kind of like moves a little closer to Darren. She's like, it's so hard to meet nice people,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've met some good friends here. Look at all my friends.
John gives her the government-issued smile number 2.
Sean is just staring forward with a 1,000-yard stare at the sound of
like,
Kurt. Someone needs to die.
He's like, you'll have to tell me where you hang out. Maybe we could go together sometime.
Oh yes.
I'm usually at the bar with the fellas.
Oh yes, we're totally about to get the MP.
We will learn who the NPC is getting cucked by, and we will get paid. for
Epic
cucking.
style. Epic style. Yeah, we already know who's cucking Francis for at this point.
This is crazy.
This is cuckoldry.
She's just gonna. She is gonna sort of like she's gonna look around and sort of like quickly slide Darren her number as she's like, oh, well,
What
listen,
the
I mean, you should tell me what bars you hang out at sometime. I mean, maybe we could go together.
Okay.
Darren does not give a fuck.
Darren did not sign up from this. Darren did not sign up for this.
Bro just wants to hang out.
He's not really
Boys.
he doesn't really care either way about the woman coming onto him, but he
Darren
gets
is
a
stone
taste
cold.
of the feeling of the power of money.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's his takeaway.
Maybe
I like that.
maybe having money isn't so bad after all.
Maybe I
Yes.
should rob my attorney more.
Forgive me to interject. I apologize. However, I just want to wrap with this up quickly to allow you to return to your duties. So, you would agree that this job is rather stressful?
Oh yeah. I mean, not not everyone I serve is as nice to be around, she says, looking at Darren, as you guys.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough serving coffee to people all day.
I agree. And how do you cope with the stress? Do you have any after-work activities? How do you deal with the stress?
Okay, we're in really uncomfortable territory.
It's like, I mean, I've started going to the gym more after my shift.
Oh no, that's
bit
not a
of
good
a-
answer.
It's not. I mean, there's not so much. I mean, it's just there's not enough to do around here. it's kind of hard to unwind with no nightlife, you know? I mean, I'm sure. I mean, you guys must not be around here if you don't know that there's not really anything to do in Slate Rest.
Well, we have been traveling the country for a while. We are not from here, so we have not yet the pleasure of ending up in any regular club.
Yeah, we're actually going to open the greatest nightclub Slate Rest has ever seen.
We're
Isn't
going
that right,
to
boys?
call it
Did we say
Darren's Dive Bar.
But yes,
Oh.
I believe this is all from me. So thank you.
Well, I'll be there as soon as you guys open. It'd be nice to have something actually fun to do around here.
This is the smoothest man I've ever seen.
And I'll say as she says that, she's like, "Oh, by the way, did you guys actually want some coffee?"
No.
Yes, please.
Yes.
For once, Sean is not on the coffee, but he's still just kind of like lightly dancing, not quite as hard as the back.
He's winding down.
He's winding down. For once, Sean and John are not quite in sync, but there is a mutual understanding. We are matchmakers.
We have just made love bloom.
Yes. Yes.
You are welcome. Like we told you, we have the citizens' best interest in mind.
We just made Darren a furry.
We are the government.
Oh, she's human.
Yeah, she's human.
Appearing right now. You're about to become a real Welshman, brother. Only
no.
such a dose.
She's too human looking for me, so...
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Alright, so, I'm gonna say she gets you guys some coffees. We say the coffees come out to, like a normal coffee is gonna come out to, like, $7 a piece for whoever wants one.
And Nox is paying.
No.
Yes.
John just
You already
looks
paid,
into-
bro. You already paid, bro.
No.
Yes.
Darren pulls out his other $20 and goes, "Guys, coffee's on me." And pays for as many people as $20 can afford.
Mr.
That would be two. That would
That
be
is
two.
that is two.
No, wait. $7 a coffee
fantastic.
for two? That's... Wait, no.
No, it's $7 per cup
Yeah,
of coffee.
Shut the fuck up. You are my attorney, but you might not be my man. Shut up.
2 coffees
Okay.
on me.
Mr. Darren, you are nothing but magnanimous. Even though Sean's not getting a coffee, he just has to make sure that Darren's got that Darren drip, Darren Riz. He has too much Riz for his own good, apparently.
Yeah, Mary is very impressed by your
She's rizzed
magnanimity. Your magnanimity.
For 2 fucking coffees.
And I'll say at this point, to sell the not being with them even more, as Tyler like finishes up his, as they were, he ordered well before them.
Yeah.
He's just gonna report back the scene he viewed to
Francis.
Francis.
If Tyler's leaving, Sean's going with.
Wait, you're gonna report back the whole scene?
Do it, pussy, no balls!
That's what we were paid for, right?
Yeah, no, that's what we're paid for, but if Tyler's leaving to go, Sean's going with him.
God damn it.
Yeah, you think you can get away from me, motherfucker?
Well, John's gonna grab his coffee and leave after those. Thank you, miss. We appreciate your assistance. We will return to perform the rest of the audit very soon.
Hey, if
Yeah,
we're
come
all-
Come back anytime.
If we are all leaving together, Sean's gonna look at John and be like, I apologize, colleague, but the coffee seemed overpriced.
It is very much so. However, I needed some of the good stuff.
You never change, old friend. They say this as they're approaching Francis in the cuck hat.
Yeah, you guys walk over to him, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are already back. So, I mean, I don't know what's up. I mean, I guess you guys have to do like a full investigation, but like, was anything weird? Was anything off about it?"
Sean just turns to Tyler because he knows he's gonna snitch.
It seems that your girlfriend is going to the gym, and that is where she spends the extra time. That is as much as we know now.
That and
However, on a personal note, I would advise you to go to the gym as well. Otherwise, Mary will have a little bit more than just a little lamb.
Sean is just nodding at.
Oh my god, that was a great line.
That was a great line. That's hero.
Knox also speaks up and says she also finds her place of work unsatisfactory. Apparently.
Sean is just constantly nodding at Tyler. He knows. Just Gmod nodding too. Upper body going up and.
He says she's feeling very stressful, so maybe you should maybe think of some activities to do with her so that she's not so stressed out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't say it like that, please.
I was gonna say, or ask Darren to confirm with Francis if that was the current number or actual number.
You asking my character?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, do whatever. I don't want some I don't want some weirdo tying me down.
He's stone cold.
She's all yours, buddy.
Yeah, she slipped our buddy here. This look right to you?
Oh, yes, let's go with combat.
1-on-1.
Man to man.
He looks it over. Let me do a quick him looking it over flip.
I feel like
If he fails, the card just drops into a nearby sewer.
Darren just straight up used all of his face cards for one roll to get some.
He's just like, "Whoa, you got her to give you this? Oh my god, you guys are even better detectives than I thought."
Oh man, he really does belong in the chair.
So is it that is her number? It's not a fake.
It's a fake.
He kind of like stop. He sort of like pauses for a moment, and he's like, "No, yeah, this must be it."
What do you mean must be?
He like almost like cuts you off as you're talking, and he's like, "Hey, okay, you guys, you gotta help me out. Could you just watch her for a little while longer? Just make sure nothing happens. I mean, I'll double your payment. 200. No,
Now-
300.
Francis, I have an important question to ask here. Is she actually romantically involved with you?
Yeah, this is what I was wondering too.
Say something like that. Of course she is. I mean,
Can I roll
we've been,
to see if
we've
he's
been together.
bullshitting?
No, you can't. This
Okay.
is where that Joker from earlier is coming in.
Okay.
You did not get a read on this guy when you initially found him talking to you. So you
Okay.
just I am gonna say that like you do sort of just see this guy as kind of just like not a complete fucking freak.
Maybe he's
Holy
into that. We
shit.
don't know.
This is weird.
Yes,
He's like-
good.
he's like-
Welcome to your comfort zone. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking kill it.
He goes, listen, I know what I asked. Listen, I know I'm asking a lot of you guys. You guys are really busy. You don't normally work in the day, but
We're not
I don't know.
busy.
I mean, I just want to be absolute sure. Just make sure that she gets home safe and no one else comes with her.
Very well. However, this is the performance of additional service. This will cost you extra.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, how much more do you want? I mean, I can tell you guys are. I mean, you guys are. I can tell you guys are the real deal. And as he's saying this, he's like, "Oh, and just so you know, I'm not bullshitting you." And he takes the $100 he promised from earlier out of his pocket and hands it to you, John.
Cut cops, cut cops, cut cops, cut cops.
John puts it in the inside pocket of his suit jacket. We don't usually do this, especially this late or early, depending on the point of view. However, he looks around to his companions. We agree.
Sean nods once.
The more money, the merrier.
Very true, Mr. Darren.
It's just face bombing at this point.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be doing that a lot through this campaign, motherfucker.
Nox is sort of is visibly uncomfortable on everything that's just been happening.
Good.
He's like, "Oh man, I knew the owls were great, but I mean, you guys really go above and beyond to help people." She gets off work in a few hours. Just just make sure, just like I said, just keep an eye on her. Make sure she gets home all right. And the money's all, and whatever, however much you want, whatever. If I've got it, it's yours.
Very well. Do you know where she lives?
Oh.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is only getting better from here.
And he gives you her address, which is I don't know. I don't know. I can't come up with a fucking street name right now for some fucking reason. But he does write down the address and give it to you. And he's like,
Very well.
And he's like, yeah, but just, just keep an eye on her before she gets there, just make absolutely sure, right? I mean,
Very well.
I don't think she's not the type to lie to people, but, I just want to make sure that she's not really going off to see someone when she's actually at the gym.
Quick question. Do you mentioned it before about like the mind wipe type of thing for the humans?
Yep.
Would I be able to flip and see if I can like do the same sort of thing for this guy, like in reverse? Like a day wipe for this guy.
Yeah, you can
I'm
give
assuming
it a
it's some kind of like occult magic type thing. So
Yeah, I would say just like a spell.
yeah, yeah.
Do
I
it,
would
bro.
say
Shoot
give
him with
me.
your
I would say
magic
give me
bullets.
like a intelligence occult for just like trying to do sort of that kind of magic normally without.
Yeah, bro.
I assume you know. I assume you're not gonna shoot this guy in the head.
Yeah, I'm about to say, shoot him with a mind wipe. Oh no, you joker, you just blew his brains out.
I mean, the shooting isn't necessarily lethal
Theoretically, anyway.
or even damaging. It's
I shot a blank at you. Oh no, he just got whatever.
but yeah, sorry. Intelligence occult. I am still healthy.
I hope you hero point it to make it worse.
Yeah, I'll hero point to make it better.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
right.
Yes,
I'll add 2 drive.
yes.
Come on, auntie it.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Do
yeah,
it.
sure. Antied.
He anted it.
Based.
Based indeed.
Got
dare
it
I
in
say
before
cuck
the end of the session.
based, and dare I say cuck pilled.
All right. So for 2 successes, so run me through. So the idea is you kind of want him to.
I don't want him to have this information anymore after knowing
Very
his true motives.
Oh, okay. So you kind of want him to like forget like the. So you kind of want him to like. Okay, so you want him to like forget what happened. I would say for
Yeah.
2 successes, it'll work like in the exact reverse as it did like before, as it does like for the humans, where after this day goes and like night like fully falls,
Yeah.
he'll forget what happened while he was out during the day.
And just like, as an aside, he's just definitely going to say to like John and Sean like, hey, try not to, try not to get across the point like that, try not to get a job from such a fucking freak next time, type of thing.
Sean just kind of nods knowingly and gives Tyler a more soft thumbs up, a little bit more tact given the situation. He gets it, but he was really hoping for violence. But still, Real recognizes.
With a
Tyler-
pat on the shoulder, he does also return the thumbs up.
However, Tyler, if I may, for a moment, you have just given me an idea.
Colleague? We're all ears.
Wait, do we know from outside what Tyler just did? Can we discern?
I feel like we did, considering Tyler was just. Don't fucking do that. But I'll leave that up to the DM and Tyler.
Um.
I definitely imagined it being more.
Okay, how about
sneaky,
the-
but for two
how about-
successes, like whatever.
Okay, how about this? Everyone other than
Lot of
Tyler
weird
give me an
things.
intelligence occult to see if you can recognize that spell.
Sir,
Ooh,
I happen
I
to
like
be
that.
retarded. Let's
Intelligence occult.
see. Intelligence.
Oh wait, I actually have some occult. I forgot.
That actually surprises me. Not.
Nox definitely recognizes it.
I think you
Knox.
pulled one into your hand, freelance.
I did not do that. You don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's see here.
Or Pablo just did.
Yeah,
That
I think it-
motherfucker!
it was. There we go. Now it's back.
You know, I'm gonna hero point it. Epic style. Lamau.
2 successes.
Hero point it too, even though I succeeded.
Fuck.
Ooh, the croaker. I shouldn't have done
You
that.
know what? I'll use the drive.
Not a croaker,
Yeah.
but a
One's
Wasn't-
one.
yeah.
One's good enough. Yeah.
Damn. Alright.
let me
I could've
just
just
I'll
went
went
for
just fail you that.
Yeah, that's the typical Darren way. He wants.
All right. so that's Okay, so Sean can tell that something happened, but you don't know, and I'm assuming you don't care.
You know what? You know a government worker too well, GM.
Yeah. And then going in, I will say Nox. You can sort of immediately tell that like there's something about like there's something about like the magic that Darren sort of uses when that Tyler uses when he waves his hands, that just sort of makes sense to you. You're able to just something about your own sort of like connection to the occult is just kind of like you can tell that was like a spell to wipe his memory when the sun goes down.
Yeah, I was gonna say Darren knows a little bit about magic.
And then and John, while you don't know the exact spell, you can pretty clearly like intuit what happened and know that that's like a memory wiping spell.
Okay, so I can continue with my line of questioning.
You know what? I will let you continue with your line of questioning first before I get to the jokers.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Tyler, this brings an idea into my head. If we are ever short of money, we can offer our services to this man again and again. And you will do what you just did again and again.
It's called the infinite money sheet, buddy. Also, Dingle, real quick.
As you were...
Go ahead, Dingle. You go ahead.
As you were saying this, Nox and Darren both say, much too loudly, "Yeah, you could just wipe his memory again."
Oh, no! I'll go to my question, by the way, Dingle. Did he give us the hundo to add to the total cash? That's the only reason I ask.
He did say he gave it.
Yeah.
So,
John has it.
Yeah, okay.
Add it to total cash.
I think we should still update the total cash, just so like the party.
I did. I was just like, did he give us the hundo?
In case you guys do eventually
We got the 100, asshole!
In case you guys are, in case you guys ever reach the point where you...
We open a joint bank account.
Yeah, but
yeah, the Epstein bank account.
I think now that we've done the... I think now that we've made people steal from each other to pay their own bills a couple of times, it's way funnier to me for you guys.
I'm the baddies.
I'm willing to keep track of it myself because it's funny to me.
Also, he gave the money to John, right? So this isn't necessarily
correct.
money in Nox's account. All right, fuck you, Nox.
Also,
Yeah,
Tyler, in response to John, is also just going to say, if that's what you want to do, you can learn that yourself, type of thing.
Very well. Perhaps I will.
But
He winks very, very stiffly at Tyler.
And obviously,
I do have to reiterate, Nox and Darren both just said aloud that you casted this spell on him.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Darren saying it's really my child. What have you done?
It makes so much sense. Like, he can be our jobs and our income. We don't have to do anything, and he gets his money.
Yes. Also, there's a Sean card in there. I'm gonna go put that in there.
Isn't that right,
I
Nox?
actually can't see the cards from you that you put in there.
No, there was just a Sean card in the fucking
yeah.
thing there, so I moved it. There's nothing wrong.
And he just kind of stops for a moment. He's like, "Wait, you did what?"
What?
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 Francis. What do you
I'm
say?
assuming he's holding the paper with the number still.
Yeah, he is.
Too late.
Can I shoot a bullet to like set it on fire?
That sounds really dangerous, but I like that gumption.
Give me
I have to step out for a moment. I hope I don't miss any. I have to step away for a moment.
Maybe
I
to
hope I
make
don't
it a
miss
bit,
You're
a
fine.
bit safer,
You're fine,
I'll
Sonny,
like,
you're fine, Sonny.
I
Nox,
think
since
yeah.
you and me joke,
I'll
and
like
we
flick
said
some,
it too
I'll like
loud.
flick some
Yeah,
gunpowder
no, I have
together in
to.
my
I have
hands
to
and
step. I have to step out now to go do something real quick.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
leaving for the day then, Nox?
No, I can come back. I just don't know how
Okay,
long.
well,
it'll be.
that's go ahead. Also,
Alright, here.
Well,
What
we'll
at a
probably.
time.
I think it's probably getting about time to wind the
Yeah.
session
Yeah,
down.
it's like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if
Okay,
you wanna
well,
just...
mate. Shit. Okay. I gotta go do something like right now, but I'll just give me.
I don't
Alright.
know. Anybody else? Do you want to pause for a pissy break or?
Well, hold on. I think we can. I can wrap this up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Sort of just
Sean,
like-
give me brawn or agility and occult to fire the magic bullet to light the paper on fire.
Really fucking brave, by the way. I hope you don't fucking blow his brain.
You know, I was going to switch this to being like
Combat roll.
more of a
Combat roll.
hand-casted thing, like a
Combat
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Come on.
Then,
like he sort of like snaps his fingers almost with a little like attempting to shoot a bolt.
Combat roll.
All right, give me a wit and an occult then.
Wit, occult, I am healthy for now. I have no jokers left. I have
Yeah, let's
0
go,
points.
bro. Yeah. Yes. Oh wow,
Holy
that
shit.
motherfucker. He's not
There
calling
we
his
go.
girl anytime soon. He already forgot her number.
All right.
Hey.
So you snap your fingers, and the paper with Mary's number on it goes up in flames, and he just kind of like looks at it as it goes up and kind of like tries to like snatch at the fire for a second, but he's just like, what? Why would you?
Sorry, kid.
Wait.
We got you your info, but that was under the clause that you were a couple.
You
Wait a
will-
minute. Wait a minute.
You will thank us in 25 years.
I know what this is. What? Oh my god, how could I be so stupid? Why
Good
didn't I think this
question.
would happen? You guys want her all for yourself!
Mr.
God
Francis.
floaters to Sean.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I want to see
You're in this
Sean.
read-up?
Look, I don't give a shit about your petty romance. Just do it legit.
Sean just kind of leaned.
Wait, I just got back. What is the
you
truth
got-
out that this guy wasn't actually like her?
Yeah,
her
but
girlfriend?
he is a cuckold. We know this. But Sean leans forward and says,
So what happened was that Tyler burnt up the paper with the number on it.
"Yeah," and he's
This guy's bugging out.
coping. He's coping. Sean leans forward. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Mr. Francis.
Tyler, this guy's our biggest customer.
You guys, you don't know anything about love. But I'll show you. I'll show you right now.
I mean, if you
And,
want to
yes.
His comically oversized hat goes flying off as he bolts towards the coffee shop.
Are we gonna end it here, Dingle? Are we gonna end it here? I go ape.
No, of course
Because
we're not going
it
to
is-
end it here.
Okay, good.
You guys
Sean's
are going to
gonna
have
move
to
to tackle.
you guys are going to have to follow him to the coffee shop.
No,
Next
Sean's
time
gonna
on
run to
RPG.
tackle. Oh, you fucker! You fucker! You... I know what I'm
Wow.
starting out as now, Dingle.
Well,
That's
This
crazy.
guy's
Sean
arc has been
is
insane.
gonna follow.
Yeah. We end on an anime. Sean just like power runs to Francis.
That T1000 run.
Someone's skull is getting caved in tonight. This morning. Next week on RPG.
You guys actually are good detectives because that was supposed to be way more of a slow burn.
No.
But there was
Dingle,
no way to not drop extra hints, seeing how you got her number and gave it
Dingle,
to
I don't really know how you
Yeah.
think, like, you're not supposed to when, like, we literally just bypassed an entire zombie horde.
I had a series of, in the span of couple minutes when everyone was ordering coffee, I just wrote down several questions on, okay, this is the setup, and then the end of questions, yeah, shit, work conditions, oh, it's stressful, yeah, what do you do for stress, what do you do after hours?
You can tell that Paul is a GM at heart.
I love it though.
This was fun.
We made $100 and I ended on total. I'm going to show you how the Greeks treated goats back in the ancient day.
$100 and there is violence to have.
Don't worry, Zell. I'll do it next week on RPG from Poland.
Okay.
All right. Heroes. I'm just gonna go in Discord order this time. I don't have a funny thing to do. So, Cynical, who are your heroes for this session?
My two heroes are, I don't know, it was pretty good this session.
It was good.
I'm going to give one to Zegend because Darren did quite a lot. Had a lot of good moments. This session, both with the guy who's just a ball with a mouth and in the coffee shop. And I really I liked Tyler was also pretty good. I liked how he actually got things done for the most part.
Well, I will say that Darren got a lot done.
Darren got most of the work done, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the mind wipe part led to a really funny moment, so I'm giving that
Yes,
to
violence.
Zell.
I do like how
Me,
Tyler's like
right
not
now.
really like part of the party. He keeps his distance.
I know you guys sat down and he was immediately like, I'm not with these guys.
But he is now!
He's
And
like,
those are my two heroes.
he's not one for the attention.
All right, Freelance, who were your heroes?
There's no damn question that Darren put the Riz up on that farm animal.
The
And let me
10
just tell
success
you-
Riz.
Yes, let me just tell you, I'm a huge fan of George Orwell's You're living up to form. Damn, son, I have never seen a man get a girl and then be so stone cold as to not want anything to do with that. Definitely Darren. Definitely Darren.
He
We're
don't want
Darren
some girl
stans.
tied him down.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we're Darren stands here. Just rizz her up. Fucking walk off, epic style. Lamau, drizzle, drizzle. Follow up? Probably... Shit, even Darren poured the damn beer into Dougie's mouth. I can't give a point to Big D.
You can. We have
It
allowed
has been
people.
done before.
It has been done before, but
Theoretically,
if you do choose to do it, I get the hero point to use as I see fit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Big D, my man, the coffee beer Giga Chug. If I have one NPC in this party, it's gotta be Big D. Yes, it's going to Big D.
Big D.
Sorry, Tyler, honorable mention, but you can't handle coffee and beer quite like.
All right. I'm not gonna write that one down, but I will have a mental note that I have a.
Yeah, Dougie's coming
I
back. We know,
I have a
Dingle.
hero point to use.
Yeah, I already know Dougie's coming back. We're getting that fucker in this party tonight or next week. We go
Probably
back.
true.
Dougie will stop all cuckoldry. Dougie's a top bloke.
All right, then. So then, going to Paul. Who were your heroes for the session?
One is obviously going to Darren for forsaking the love of women and choosing the way of the samurai.
Yes, so true.
Second one, however, second one. I'm gonna go with Tyler because he's the straight man of the group. Time and time again, stupid shit happens. The only man, seemingly the only man who stays on track and tries to push forward and just rubs his head. These fucking retards.
I will say though, to the rest, to everyone's credit, I do feel like you guys are very good at like getting the right solution of getting the right answer with the wrong solution.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like somehow it all works out, but
Darren got all the info you guys would have possibly need about this lady by bribing her.
yeah.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Yeah,
he gave her $20 in such a smooth way that she fell
Can
in
we
love
actually
with him.
ask about Mary's virtues, given that it was only fucking $20?
Right? I mean, hey, Francis might have been onto something.
I mean,
Francis-
$20 tip is pretty significant.
Francis, buddy, you can do better. Just saying.
Okay, so then that was to Darren and Tyler. And, alright, so, Zedgen, who were your heroes?
One of my personal favorite moments of this session was Nox going into a coffee shop and asking what a coffee is.
Asking if they have coffee.
Yeah, asking if they have coffee. Yeah.
I do think that was like a perfect nervous ad lib of like,
It was
do you
great.
Have,
It
do
was
you have hot
perfect,
chocolate? Fuck, Docs, what the fuck? Order a
Yeah,
coffee.
say, yeah,
Do you
Sean
have
is like, what
okay?
about the
Do you have coffee?
What about the Colombian child carnage coffee, Knox? What are you doing?
So good.
Okay.
It was great, yeah.
I'm also gonna give one to Sean for helping Doug to chug.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Doug bros, let's fucking go.
Doug Chug.
We're all about the Doug chug and the dead child coffee.
Hell yeah,
Children died for this. Sips very intently.
And then
Don't ask about what we did with Venezuela.
true. Zell, who were your heroes?
Oh, it is very tough to say. I like I like the direction. I'm just gonna give quick shout outs to everyone first. Because I love the direction Nox has taken with his character, and I am curious to see about that. Darren continues to invalidate DM planning in the
Yes.
best way possible.
Yes.
Um,
Again.
and then
Dingle hates my ass.
Sean and John just continue to shape the direction the party takes, just in general.
That's a damn
Being
good cup of coffee.
being the loudest speaker and yes man to the loudest speaker.
Yes.
And I think I have to give it to Sean and John for that joint effort, because I think this whole session was a beautiful display of miscommunication all around.
Yeah. They got us the job in the first place.
And they got us that job.
Oh, that's the thing. You know what?
Congratulations.
Sometimes plans get derailed, sometimes they just go perfectly. Once the
Yes.
party started splitting up, I had this beautiful moment where I was like, oh yeah, only some people are gonna know what they're doing. Only some people are going to know in character what's happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
Know what the
Like
fuck's
my
happening
character
this
not
section.
even knowing that we're going in the day.
Yeah.
I know what's happening this session. I'm already ready. I'm waiting for a week in Poland. Get ready. Sean comes in
Oh,
with the
shit.
track star tackle.
All right. So then, on top of that, you guys are all getting 2 hero points from me. I thought,
Based.
I thought all of the fucking RP and just like the moments and flips this session, I thought it was really fantastic. I really
Everyone was on
really
point.
liked this.
Yeah.
I think everyone was super on point.
We're
And,
retarded.
Like at the start, I felt like, oh, I'm not really doing what I want to do. Like I don't know how to pipe in here, but I think it worked out.
No, I think
Yeah,
I think you totally hit your groove, and I think it went really well.
You burned the phone number. Good job. Now he'll
And
never
I'm also
know
gonna
who's
give
fucking-
I'm gonna give the bonus XP to Freelance for hitting the gritty in the middle of a
I
conversation.
gotta
in the middle
hit
of
the
an
gritty, bro. Let's see it. Wait till I'm in Poland, baby. Wait. Family.
John, you have 3 days to learn how to hit the gritty. I remind you.
I'm so fucking sturdy with it right now, bro.
We need
to meet your
a
family.
video. We need a video of him hitting the gritty in the middle of like a Polish street.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
a little selfie
will get
video
it.
where I'm just behind you, ground, just it's in the middle of like fucking Warsaw ghetto.
So wait, are you gonna be freelance? Are you doing next week's session from Paul's house or something?
That is the
That's correct.
ideal.
That is
If we
gonna
can
be
get everything
sick.
set up, yeah,
Oh,
I'm
nice,
about to say.
nice.
2 feds, 1 house.
Hell yeah. Double the thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm actually going to be giving Paul up in real life in our game, and then I'll be doing it again in Paul's game.
You know what? We should try. We should try to do like a fucking RPG session with all of us in person sometime, like a
You know
one shot
what's-
or something.
Yeah, you know
That
what's
would
really
be
sad?
so insanely
Yeah.
fun.
You know what's really sad is we didn't get to do it when we all got together.
Yeah.
We would.
Well, we were
gone
missing.
so
we were
fucking
missing
hard.
a lot of people.
Get to
I
go
know,
to that,
Cynical
so-
and Zell weren't at the wedding.
Yeah, I know, but it would have gone so hard if it was just. It's like, you know what? Fuck it, get some playing cards out.
Also, we gotta use the RPG playing cards.
I got them on my desk right now.
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
that's the next Corellic song meetup.
And the last order of business is the anti-Joker.
Oh,
Someone
I was the
croakered.
anti-Joker this week, so... Yeah, who croakered? Was it Zell, or...
I did not croaker.
Okay, I'm
Was it-
confused then.
Was it John?
Oh, I think
I
it
think it might
was.
have been.
I think he
Before-
croakered. I think he
before
croakered
Knox.
on like finding Francis in the bar.
Yeah, he did. Or he croakered noticing Francis in the bar, rather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, yeah.
No, yeah.
No, yeah,
You know?
no. Yeah, no.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry, Nathan's coming
Nathan's
back.
coming up.
The Nathan inside,
it's Nathan
the
for
Nathan
you guys,
inside is
it's-
bubbling up to
Yeah,
the
it's
surface.
Nathan for you guys. It's Daedalin for Paul. Daedalin will be back.
This Sunday on my local Warhammer.
Good luck, assholes.
Alright, I've got to head out. Is that everything we've done?
Yeah,
Is that,
I think.
Yeah,
I
okay.
believe so.
Who was the answer,
Alright.
Joker?
Oh, it's Paul.
Yeah, we
Paul's-
decided on Paul for next week.
All right, so I know that I'm gonna get that fucker when I go for the tackle roll. He's so fucked. He's so fucked. I hope his cranium is sturdy.
See you guys. I've got to head out.
Yeah, take care.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
lawyer.
See ya.
See ya.